Hi guys, it's me, Skylar Capri, and today we're going to be doing a moisturizers overview for the upcoming Bath & Body Works Body Care Day sale. So we'll be exploring the differences in shelf life, price, consistency, moisturizing agents, availability, basically everything you want to know about the most popular Bath & Body Works moisturizers, including things like the Shimmer Fizz body lotion, the normal body lotion, the body cream, and then the body butter. This will be a part of a 3-part series. Today is moisturizers, tomorrow will be body washes, and then Wednesday is going to be the fragrance mist and the perfumes. So that being said, if you're returning to my channel, welcome back. And if you're new here, welcome. We do all things body care on my channel. So if that sounds like something interesting to you, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Without further ado, let's dive right on into the video. All right, you guys, I'm going to sit on this side of the screen and put some images up right here. We're going to work our way from least moisturizing all the way up until most moisturizing. We're going to go ahead and start with the Shimmer Fizz body lotion. Also, I apologize for the lighting. It is so dark outside. It's like bleak and gray and stormy and just terrible outside. So I do have to use artificial lighting. I always try to avoid doing this, but I really wanted to get these videos up for you. So we will just have to make do. So I apologize. This is definitely not how the majority of my videos look like on my channel if it's bothering you, but we're going to go ahead and start with the Shimmer Fizz body lotion. Now the Shimmer Fizz body lotion, you're going to get 3.5 ounces of product for $18.95, and it really is a Shimmer Fizz body lotion. So it comes in an aerosol can, and when you spray it out, it's going to kind of be like this foam type of consistency. While you're rubbing that foam into your skin, it's going to crackle and pop, very similar to like the Pop Rocks candy. And then when you're done rubbing that into the skin, it's going to leave sort of this shimmery, glittery finish. So it truly is a Shimmer Fizz body lotion. When it comes to the moisturizing agents in this one, because it is that foam consistency, is going to be the most lightweight. And really, the big moisturizing agent we see in this is going to be vitamin E. So we are not moisturizing enough to the point where we're seeing anything like a shea butter or a coconut oil. The most moisturizing ingredient in this one is going to be vitamin E, but it does have a bunch of other ingredients that are going to be kind of keeping hydration or water into the skin, but not necessarily like over moisturizing like something we might see in the body lotion, the body cream, or the body butter. So something to keep in mind. Now, shelf life and availability. Shelf life on these, because they come in an aerosol can, is going to be a really long time. Air is never making contact with the actual product unless you're spraying it out. So very similar to the fine fragrance mist, you'll be able to have these for a really long time. When it comes to availability, these are really far and few between. Sometimes they really enjoy doing these products. Sometimes they don't release them at all. We saw 4 Shimmer Fizz body lotions come out as a part of the Halloween collection. For Christmas or the holiday collection, we only have 2 currently available as far as like the holiday fragrances. So we have Winter Candy Apple and Vanilla Bean Noel. But usually in the summertime, in the spring, we're not seeing them do these Shimmer Fizz body lotions. I don't know whatever reason that might be, especially because they are so lightweight. But this, I wouldn't say, is like a guaranteed product. If this is something you're looking to try, I think the Body Care Day sale could be a great time for you to go ahead and try this one out. Now, moving up on the hydration-ometer or the moisturize-ometer, we're going to have the body lotions. Now, I actually do have a body lotion here to show you, and this is going to be the one in the fragrance Pure Wonder. Now, the body lotions, they're going to be anywhere from $14.95 to $16.95. So on average, about $15.95. And you're going to be able to get 8 fluid ounces in each bottle. When it comes to consistency, besides the Shimmer Fizz body lotions, these are going to be the thinnest. So I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand so you can see it right there. So see, it's kind of thin. It's a little bit watery. I don't want to get like my hands all over. So I do have like a little paper towel I'll rub this in with. But basically what it looks like, it's like a very watery consistency. I would say this is very, very similar to like a face moisturizer. So pretty lightweight. You can definitely tell it has a water base, and then it's just going to rub in all like that. Now, this one, when it comes to moisturizing ingredients, this is where we're going to start to see some of those body butters and body oils. So this one is going to have vitamin E as well as shea butter and then coconut oil in it. There also might be some select products in the wellness line and the aromatherapy that are going to have more moisturizing moisturizing agents because they are part of that wellness line. I know we have some lotions with hyaluronic acid in them. I believe that's the water collection, so something to keep in mind. But for the signature collection, the lotions are going to have things like vitamin E, shea butter, and then coconut oil. Shelf life on these, I would say these are a little bit worse than the aerosol can. Still pretty good. You could probably get 6, 7, 8 years out of these. We have had one that has been 10 years old that the consistency, it went super duper runny, and you could just tell it was kind of separating. So that will happen eventually, but I do think these are a much safer option than something like the body cream or the body butter. Unfortunately, availability on these though is not going to be as much as those body creams. There will be more availability than the body butters. However, we're just seeing that Bath & Body Works is sort of trending towards the body creams for one reason or another. So unfortunately, we didn't see any body lotions with the Disney collaboration, so Disney princesses or Disney villains. We also didn't see any body lotions when they had the Everyday Luxuries where they did the fine fragrance mist, the body wash, and the body cream. We didn't get any body lotions there. And then also a Halloween 2025, we got the Shimmer Fizz body lotions and the body creams, but we didn't get any body lotions there as well. So something to keep in mind if you're starting to build out your collection, or you're trying to figure out, okay, I want to kind of wear these in pairs. Something to keep in mind with the body lotions is that they're starting to become, unfortunately, a little bit fewer and far between. Now, the next product we have is going to be the Ultimate Hydration Body Cream, and this is what these look like. Even though this looks like a much bigger bottle, you're still getting 8 fluid ounces in, or I'm sorry, not 8 fluid ounces, 8 ounces in here. So same exact thing as the body lotions. And the price point of these is going to be around the same as the Shimmer Fizz body lotion, so $18.95. Now, when it comes to consistency of these are going to be much thicker. So as you can see, I'll just do this here, like it will hold its own. So that's definitely a much thicker type cream, and it just like looks like that. So way less watery than the body lotions. It's almost coming up like totally solid in a way. But regarding the moisturizing ingredients, we're going to see even more moisturizing agents in here. So we have shea butter, cocoa seed butter, hyaluronic acid. There will be some body creams that have even more, as well as vitamin E. So we are seeing that hyaluronic acid in there for a little bit more hydration. So something to keep in mind as well. But again, going back to the shelf life and availability on these is starting to become, honestly, this is going to be the most widely available moisturizer. That definitely was not the case in the past, but this has been a part of those collaborations. It's come out with basically every single collection. So I would definitely say if you're a body cream buyer, there is really nothing in your way of maybe not purchasing these in the future, as this I think will be the future of some of the Bath & Body Works moisturizing suites. However, when it comes to shelf life of these have a really poor shelf life. So we're looking at things maybe up to 2 years. I have even heard people say that they're starting to spoil at like 9 months. Now, what do I mean by, okay, the product spoiling, it's gone bad? For the body creams, it's not discoloration, it's going to be consistency. So the body creams, like I just showed you, they're like a very thick, creamy consistency. When they go bad, they will have a consistency very similar to cottage cheese. They will separate, they will get all gross. If your body cream turns yellow, but it's still the consistency that I showed when I like kind of did the product demo, it's totally fine. It's just the vanilla in there that's kind of oxidizing a little bit, causing the cream to go from a really bright white to more of that yellow color. So do not look out for discoloration when it comes to the body creams. Look for those consistency, oily, cottage cheese type of changes. That's going to indicate that it has gone off. And then always the smell. Sometimes the smell will be a very clear indication that it has in fact gone off. Now, the last moisturizing agent we have is going to be the body butters. The body butters, you're going to get 6.5 ounces for $20.95. So although these are the most moisturizing, they're also the highest priced item when it comes to the moisturizers. So if this is something that you really want to try out, I highly recommend taking advantage of the Body Care Day sale, because you're going to go from $20.95 to that $4.95, $5.95 price range, which is going to be a great deal on these. Now, main moisturizing agents and consistency, this is going to be the thickest of the four. This is almost very similar to like a room temp Philadelphia cream cheese. Like, it is definitely like a thicker, creamier consistency, noticeably thicker than the Shimmer Fizz body lotion and the normal body lotion. It's going to be maybe 1 or 2 steps up from the body creams, but because it is that heavier, creamier consistency, you will feel it kind of sitting on the skin a little bit more than you will the body lotions or the body creams. Now, moisturizing agents, we're seeing things like coconut oil, oil, cocoa seed butter, shea butter, other seed butters, shea butter extract, vitamin E. There's going to be a lot more hydrating, moisturizing agents in the body butter simply because that is what it is made for. Now, shelf life on these, I tried to combine that into one word. Shelf life on these, I think it depends really on how you store this product. It really is getting a bunch of access to air because these are screw off lids. So once you screw it open, basically air is just going to be going into the entire product. I would say, oh, I don't know why this is. It's going to be around 2 to 3 years. Again, it just depends on how you store it. It depends on, honestly, like the weather outside, how humid it is, everything like that. I find that these do last a little bit longer than the body creams, which is interesting. I don't know if it's just because the thickness helps them hold a little bit better, but definitely nowhere near as long as a body lotion. So if you're someone that has a lot in your collection, but maybe wants 1 or 2 pieces, I would definitely prioritize buying the lotions. If you're someone that maybe has like 2 products they just like to switch in and out, one for summer, one for winter, I think the body lotions or the body creams would be a great choice to pick up. Availability on these, fairly limited. We do have certain signature collection fragrances that do have a body butter. We do have some holiday collections and some aromatherapies that come with their body butter, but this is definitely not something that we're going to see seasonally. So like Halloween, we're not going to see body butters for all the Halloween and all the fall. We're not going to see body butters for all the Valentine's Day collection, or especially not all of like the summer tropical collection. It's really just kind of few and far between, but most often the signature fragrances and some of the wellness and aromatherapy will have that body butter option. But you guys, that really wraps up this moisturizers video. So we did a deep dive into Shimmer Fizz body lotions versus regular body lotions versus body creams versus body butters. So I hope you guys feel prepared going into the Body Care Days sale when it comes to your moisturizers. I'll be doing part 2 on the body washes, then part 3 on fragrance and perfume. So if you're looking to learn a little bit more, I hope this series has been helpful. But let me know in the comments down below, which is your favorite moisturizer from Bath & Body Works, or which is one you're hoping to try if you do take advantage of the sale. I hope you guys enjoyed, found it helpful, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye guys.